Halima from Healthy Eating. Today I like to share a recipe for a tangy lemon cake, except I'm going to make it in my bundt cakes. It's going to look like that. And I'm making this for my beloved mom, who I miss her so much. Anyway, today would be her 84th birthday if she was alive. I miss you, Mom, and I love you so much, and this is for your birthday. You can enjoy this in spirit. Anyway, and you guys can enjoy this while you guys are alive, and it should be pretty good. Lemon cake does have sugar, but you guys can substitute it with stevia or monk fruit, which is sugar but not sugar. So in here I have 3/4 of a cup of butter. Smart balanced ingredient is butter. I put it asking for self-rising flour, which I don't have, so I've used 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour with 2 tablespoons of baking powder, and all the recipe ingredients will be in the description. So anyway, so here I have the flour, the dry ingredients separate, and here I have the butter with a cup of sugar. So it's 3/4 of a cup of butter. The Smart Balance is a really good butter because it has 0 trans fat and 0 cholesterol. So it's a healthy version of a cake. And in here I'm going to melt the sugar with butter, and then I'm going to gradually add the eggs, and then after it becomes creamy I'm going to add the flour, and then I'm going to bake this at 350 for about 75 minutes or 90 minutes. And then for the syrup, I'm going to, it also requires one grated of one lemon, grated rind, and which I'm going to use this to grind it. You know, you just go like this, and then the grinds will go on this side. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to grind up an orange, and then the juice is going to go over it once the cake is done. So we can a couple steps. This is just to make the batter for the cake. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I already have the oven at 350, and I made my pan. I greased it. You can flour it if you like, but you don't have to. And then I'm going to start with the mixing of this. So again, it's like a 3/4 of a cup butter, which is the Smart Balance butter, and with a cup of sugar. And I just use the granulated sugar. I have to say that I did put the butter for 30 seconds in a glass dish in the microwave. Do not use plastic when you're microwaving things, because it's not healthy. Anyway, so that's why the butter looks like almost oil. I have this on one. looks like that should be enough time. Now I'm going to gradually add the 3 eggs. I'm going to do it one at a time. The first egg, we're going to and then we're going to add the second one. And then this is our third egg. I'm just squeezing it. I hit it against the wall. I'm just squeezing it with one hand. I'm holding the camera with the other hand. Oops, I got a tiny bit of a eggshell. Let me go ahead and get that out. There we go. It's out. Okay, it looks like we're going to be ready for the eggs. I'm going to go ahead and grind the orange here, which is pretty easy to do. You just take your grinder, which looks like this, and then it's got sharp edges on the side, and you just go like this, grind it. I've got a plate underneath, and then just keep changing the position when it's white. It's going to give it the lemon and orange flavor. It's going to be really nice. We have a dish called kavli, which has raisins and carrots, and I do have it on my channel that you guys are welcome to try. It's delicious. That one uses orange grinds. I usually, whenever I eat orange, I do this and then I eat it. I eat a little bit of the skin of the orange too because it's good for you. It cleans your stomach from that stuff. But anyway, just like a bite, not all of it. So we can see that it's almost getting there. I think that's good enough. And we got that much lemon grinds. Now we're going to do the same for the orange, and both of this is going to go in our mix. Make sure you get your fingers away from this. You could hurt your skin or nails. So my hands is away from the device. Only I have the orange. against this orange grinder. I think it's just called grinder, food grinder. I think that should do it. Then we're going to shake this, and this smells so good. So we're going to add this in our mix here. And then now I'm going to go ahead and gradually add the flour. So the flour is going to go very slowly. I'm going to add a little bit at a time. Add the remaining. And I think, and then the recipe, by the way, is from the 1,000 Classic Recipes book. And then for the syrup, you take half a cup of a sugar with 2 lemon. That's going to be later on after the cake is baked, which I will show you guys when I make the syrup. Go ahead and put this away. Then we're going to go ahead and put this in my pan here. I just put a tiny bit of salt in the flour too, because I'm not sure what's the ingredient of the self-rising flour, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pour the mix that we just made. This probably rise to like half of this dish. I should have doubled the recipe, but I didn't. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get my spatula here to get the remaining. This pan is called the bundt cake. You could put it in a square dish if you like, a glass baking dish, which I have, but I wanted to do it in this. I like the design that comes out when it's done. All right, and then I'm going to put this in the oven. And then bake this for 75 minutes or 90 minutes. I'm going to try the bake time for 75 minutes, which is an hour and 15 minutes. And then if the knife doesn't come out clean, then I'll go for 90 minutes, which is an hour and a half. Anyway, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching my channel.